Welcome back to the Normandy, everybody. Hello, Sovereign. Hello, Khaled. Hail Hydrate from Gun Mage. So, last time in Mass Effect 2, we recruited 3 new squad mates and did a loyalty quest. We recruited the veteran Zaid Masani, and earned his loyalty by letting the madman get his revenge, which probably wasn't a good thing. We also recruited the vigilante Archangel, who turned out to be none other than Garrus Vicarian, and the Professor, Dr. Morden Solis. Let me just pull up the summary from last week to make sure I didn't forget anything. Today I don't plan on recruiting anybody, but if we have time after we finish the Omega Cluster, we will head to the to recruit the Warlord. But that is if we have time. But yeah, let's see here. Mass Effect 2 choices. Yep, let's do one. So yeah. Alright. Change the character. Yes, we did. We did change the character personality. Because of... and I used Zaid's loyalty quest as the catalyst for that change. So Ruthless will no longer be as... important, so to speak. First, we need to talk to the Professor.
Shepard, how can I help?
Any ideas on other ways to prepare for the collectors?
Ideas, yes. Expensive, but possibly valuable. Can show you.
Alright, so we now have access to these upgrades and stuff. More Omnitool, that's always helpful.
Shepard, how can I help?
Listen, Vertus. Let's see here.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Of course. Plague on Omega dealt with. Plenty of time to analyze collector intelligence. Impressive laboratory setup. Missed working for operations with a budget. AI in particular. Very helpful. Best setup I've seen since work with Special Tasks Group.
It must have been frustrating working on Omega with such a limited facility.
No, loved it. Limited facility presents challenge. Save greatest number of people using limited resources. Security threats, gangs, mercenary groups add additional difficulty. Quite enjoyable. Plague stretched abilities to limit. Couldn't have asked for more. Also, enjoy. Saving people, of course. Helping the helpless, greater good, all that too. Nice. Retirement after SDG work complete.
Tell me more about the Solarian Special Tasks Group.
Respected organization. Clandestine. Handles difficult assignments with limited oversight. Recon, analysis, occasional wet work. Identify problems, have neutralization options ready should need arise. Model for Council Spectres based on Special Tasks Group. Very similar.
Really?
Similar in what way?
Solarians lack numbers, brute strength, military prowess, have to rely upon stealth, intelligence. Agents trusted, given wide operative freedom. Spectres similar, given goal, told to accomplish. Better, funded, of course. Didn't have to buy our own weapons.
I do Houston, Vertus. I like Morden. He's great.
Is your assistant Daniel settling in all right?
Quite well, safe and secure, neighborhood mostly quiet with Plague gone. Left him the security mechs just in case. Can't be too careful. Also tired of mechs. Noisy. Never used them in STG.
You said you were in the Special Tasks Group. What kind of research were you doing?
Not simply research. Several recon missions. Covert, high risk, served under young captain named Kirihi. Studied Krogan genophage, took water, tissue samples from Krogan colonies.
Okay, so I just got a text from landlord, so I'm gonna have to put the stream on pause here pretty soon. because apparently they're heading over without telling me. Yay. When that happens, I'll let you know.
I worked with an STG captain named Kirahi. His team helped me destroy Saren's cloning facility on Burmire.
Heard Kirahi died on Burmire. Not enough equipment for operation. Still managed to take down facility. Good captain. Dedicated. Bit of a cloaca, though. Loved his speeches. Hold the line. Personally prefer to get job done and go home. Probably military bravado, jargon, chest pounding. No offense.
Alright.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
Should get back to work.
Too bad
Need to
Kirahi
study.
died.
So much data. Here if you need me.
Alright, so let's check out the upgrades that we can get. Assault rifle upgrade, that's not as important right now. But submachine gun damage is very important because we use submachine guns. And shield piercing. Meta-jug, very important. Emergency shielding. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get all the upgrades we can, because they're always good. Now, if you guys want me to, I can do a lot of the farming for materials off stream, along with a lot of the okay, so the quests in Mass Effect 2, there's 3 tiers of them. There's main story quests, which obviously must be done on stream. They advance the plot. There's loyalty. Okay, so there's 4. Second is loyalty quests. They are very, very plot driven, so they will also be done on stream. Then there's the side quests, which, like Overlord, Shadow Broker, Firewalker, and a lot of the more important side quests I'll also be doing on stream. But the then there's go to random planet, scan. Oh, there's a thing there. You can land there and do a maybe 5-minute mission. I'm considering doing those off stream because they don't really advance the plot. They don't really add anything for your characters or story. It's just, oh, you're resource grinding. Here's a thing you can do. But I will, toward the end of the stream, make a poll for that so you can decide what you want to do for that. But I might decide, or we might decide to have the resource grinding take place off stream along with the random ass planetary exploration shit. Okay, we're definitely gonna take the missile launcher. More heavy weapon. Ammo. Avalanche. Never used the avalanche, but we want to get as many heavy weapon upgrades as quick as possible so we can get that thing, which is basically a portable nuke. Let's go and get the assault rifle damage. Because Garrus uses assault rifles. Alright, can't get any more upgrades. Okay. Go back to the phalanx. And then we'll use the missile launcher as our main heavy weapon until we can get our hands on the nuke. Okay.
Commander, can I help you with something?
Any thoughts on how to prepare against the Collectors?
They spec'd this ship to the original Normandy, but you were there. The Collectors cut her like butter. This armor just isn't top of the line anymore. People will die if we don't upgrade. Alliance had some new toys in secret dev before I left. I could try and pull a few favors.
Okay, so ship enhancements. There's about 6 or 7 ship enhancements that we could upgrade. All of them have to come from talking to squad mates. Now, they come in 2 categories. One, useful for the overworld, like making it easier to resource grind, or extending our fuel range, or giving us more probes. But 3 are very important for the end game. Yes, Phoenix, we're going to be doing that today. It's a DLC. Hello, Star Creator. But 3 of those improve the armor, the weapons, and the shields. Yeah, so, in the suicide run, if you don't have those 3 upgrades, by the time you go in, you lose people before you even get a chance to do the actual mission. So, while I will not tell you how best to get through this suicide mission, my promise to you is I will give you as big of a stack deck as I can. We will have a complete roster of 12 squad mates, all of them loyal, or as loyal as I can get them, because some of their loyalties do depend upon your choices, so that's on you guys. But I will do all the loyalty missions. I will also get all the ship upgrades. So hopefully, if all goes according to plan, when we get to the suicide mission, actually start playing the mission, you will have all 12 loyal crewmates. After that, it's in your hands, and your choices could still get them killed. But I'm going to give you as stacked a deck as I can. And heavy ship armor is one of those 3 upgrades that we desperately need. Alright,
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
alright. Messages, service command. Reports tell us you've been operating the Omega Nebula. We'd like you to look into a situation on Lorak, a nearby planet of the Fathar system. Scan the planet for a base. We believe Eclipse Mercs are holding one of our operatives. Should be able to detect the operative's transmitter, extract the operative if the operative is beyond rescue, cover any relevant intel that Eclipse may have collected. This is a very delicate matter, Shepard. We trust in your discretion. They don't know me very well, do they? Words. Okay. Oh, hey, this is the dude that we broke his pistol. He's thanking us for saving his life. From Nala Butler, Commander Shepard. My husband was one of the men serving on Garrus's team. I don't know how much Garrus talked to you about what happened. I don't know the specifics myself, only that my husband died in a trap set by those bastard gangs. I know Garrus blames himself. He took every shot fired at his squad as a failure on his part, and it was clear when he sent me the message about my husband that he thinks it his fault. My husband never would have wanted that. He was proud of the work he did on Garrus' squad. He was taking back Omega from the gangs. He died fighting with honor. I miss him. God, I'd give anything to get him back. But whatever happened there, it wasn't Garrus' fault. You're his commander now. If you can help him, stop blaming himself. Or if you can, help him stop blaming himself. And please don't tell him I sent you this. Thank you. Done further investigation regarding your facial scarring. The old adage of minds over matter holds true. Negative attitudes and aggressive acts create adverse reactions to your cybernetic implants, while peaceful thoughts and compassion actions promote healing. If you maintain a positive outlook, I believe your facial scarring will heal on its own. Otherwise, there's surgical equipment we can use to insulate your cybernetic implants and accelerate your healing regardless of your mental outlook. I've updated the plans for new medical equipment to your research terminal in the tech lab. Sincerely, Jacquez. Okay, so what this is saying is, if we go full-blown renegade, our scars will never heal. However, there is a tech upgrade or a ship enhancement that we can get. I'm going to get it anyway, but we can use to manually heal the scarring. I'm going to let that be your choice once we get it. Yeah, if you go full-blown renegade, you basically look like a Sith Lord. Or like a Terminator. Which has its own appeal. But if you guys want to be the full-blown renegade or have the option of maybe shifting from renegade to Paragon later on in the series, we can heal the scars ourselves. And if we don't heal them in Mass Effect 2, we can heal them in Mass Effect 3. So, don't feel like you have to, but I'm going to get this upgrade anyway, just so you guys have that option. What always annoys me about this game is that they really do not give you any... there's plenty of opportunities to do that. Even as a renegade. Granted, some of them are Paragon options, but I've always been able to call Cerberus out on their bullshit. In fact, one of the main big decisions at the end of the suicide mission could be considered a gigantic fuck you to Cerberus. And I love it. While this loads, I'm going to go ahead and unlock the door for landlord so they can just get in, get out. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so Let's go see what Miranda has.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Of course.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
Alright. We need more iridium. But this is one of those upgrades that is useful for... or it's the second category. It will help us out in the overworld, but it is not required for the suicide mission. And this is the scarring one. And we need more platinum for that.
Whenever you have the time and resources, let me know.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Oops. Hold on. I forgot to appear busy. Be right- back. Sorry about that. I didn't.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Ah, yes, the calibrations mean.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
Alright. Thanix Cannon. This is one of those required ones. Turian-designed Thanix magnetic hydrodynamic cannon is now installed in the Normandy. Cannon is powerful enough to destroy a collector ship with repeated hits. This is basically like the EML on steroids. So yeah, we're gonna grab it.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
The weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully. This thing packs a hell of a punch. It just might give us a chance against the collectors.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright. So we've got all the upgrades we can get. For now. So we're gonna go ahead and head back up and start patrolling the Omega Cluster.
No messages for you, Commander.
Alright. Let's see here. Let's make sure that we got full fuel and probes. Not have full probes. We're gonna start with Araniculin and work our way counterclockwise. I think that'd be the most fuel efficient way of doing it. Also, I know I'm resource grinding on stream, but like I said, I've got apparently people coming over, and I don't want to get in the middle of an actual mission when they get here, so I can,
Launching probe.
interrupt that part. Real life doesn't give a shit about your stream schedule.
Launching probe.
spin too many probes here. We still have a lot of other plans to get to. It's all good. I appreciate you guys' understanding.
Probe away.
Alright. So we're really gonna get this is done. And there they are. I'll be right back, everybody. I apologize for that. Also, you might hear noises. So, let me just check the message logs on my phone, make sure that I actually... Because apparently they... Okay, so I received that. At the same time, I popped on the stream. Okay, whatever. I'd find your... Yes, I know, Sinvertus. Alright. So...
Probe away.
Some iridium. Iridium's actually going to be common, so that's... That's platinum, that's rare.
Probe away.
EZO.
Probe away.
Yeah, if a planet's not rich, we're just gonna go ahead and move on.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Okay, next we're gonna go to the
Fuel at 1/2 capacity.
headline, the wreck of the original Normandy. That's moderate, so we're not gonna do anything with that one. If I had more probes, I would consider it, but I'll come back to it if I need to. All right.
I have detected an anomaly.
And it also has reaching resources.
Launching probe.
And when we head down to the planet, for this mission, it's going to be unusual in the fact that
Launching probe.
we will not have squad mates. It's just Shepard. And the mission here is to recover the 20, or the dog tags of the 20 people that lost their lives in the first Normandy attack. In other words, the 20 cubs that Mama Shepard had lost. got 2 so far. First time I did this mission, I spent like an hour trying to find all the dog tags. Now, theoretically, you can leave the mission at any time, but I don't feel that any Shepard would leave until she found all of them. There's 16 just scattered about, and then 4 in crates. So we're gonna leave the crates for last. The Sos Beacon. Probably what led us, or allowed us to find the wreck. Alright, helmet. Yeah, this is one of the minor DLCs that Mass Effect 2 has. It's completely optional, but I feel it's one of the more important ones. Oh yeah, definitely. The galaxy map for the CIC. Unrecoverable data. Data recovered. Spoke to the commander about this. All these damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship, I just don't trust them. It's but a damned Asari. And a Quarian. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Unrecoverable data. Data recovered. With the Quarian. It seems like she's on some kind of pilgrimage. Trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would, unrecoverable data, babysit my children or anything, but she has to be on board. I suppose that's not too bad. For a while now, and I'm taking a look back at the past entries in this journal. How blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say that, die for any member of this crew, regardless of what world they were born on. And that was Presley, our navigator and first officer. Yep. Never seen a Renegade's Presley? Yeah, he's still a good person. Because a Renegade, in my opinion, isn't evil. They're just a jerk. The Mako. She died how she lived. Stuck in the geometry of the level. I think the reason why the Renegade stance is a little bit wonky is because BioWare wrote Shepard. I think the canonical BioWare Shepard is a male paragon. And that's how they wrote the story. And at times it does feel like the renegade choices are kind of a little wonky to try and make it fit the overall story. Community challenge 95% complete. Nice. Just a little more, guys. 270k. You are 10k short of that challenge. And there's Caden. I'm sure Sinvertus is glad to see Caden like that because that means he's dead. Alright, we got 11 out of 20. Oh, one thing I forgot. All the dog tags have unique names. You will also see those same names again in Mass Effect 3 on the wall on the Normandy. The issue is that you got some where you can go, that's not a bad point, and others where it's literally, holy crap, that's not only xenophobic, that's a racist 6-year-old's introduction to xenophobia. Yeah, there are those dialogue choices. And it becomes more egregious in Mass Effect 3. But Mass Effect 3 also happened after the kind of disastrous railroading that was Dragon Age 2. So, or was that before Dragon Age 2? I'm not sure. No, yeah, Dragon Age 2 came before Mass Effect 3. Okay, we got one more dog tag in the wild, and then we can start going after the crates. Heck yeah. But in Dragon Age 2, you're starting with Dragon Age 2, the BioWare that made Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Origins had started to change. To put it mildly, I think their heads got a bit too big for their britches. And they forgot that it was the player, not them, that was determining the story. I mean, yeah, they have plot points that they have to get through. But in Mass Effect 2, how the game ends is largely up to player choices. I mean, you can canonically end the suicide mission with all but one squad mate dying. And that will drastically affect Mass Effect 3. But, and in Dragon Age Origins, you basically shape the way the entire game plays out by your choices. Starting with Dragon Age 2, it seemed that your choices didn't seem to matter as much. And that you were just an audience for the an audience for the masterpiece that BioWare was showing. And there are definitely, like, I don't have anything against those kind of games, but if you sell your game on player choice and then try and basically make those choices not as important because you want to tell your own story, don't be surprised when players in your audience go, wait, that's not how I wanted my story to end up. I thought that because of my choices, I'd be able to have the game end this way. Hence why players were so mad at Mass Effect 3's ending, because after all the choices you made in the previous 2 games and in the 3rd game, your ending boils down to what color of light do I want, or what color light show do I want in the ending cutscene? After you're along for the ride at a certain point. Yep. Alright, now we need to place the memorial. And I think the best place to put it is at the heart of the Normandy, the CIC. That being said, I still love Mass Effect 3, and it's, for gameplay-wise, it's the best of the 3. And I am intentionally not counting Andromeda because I've not played it. Oh, trust me, I have my own spiel about the Mage vs. Templar shenanigans that happened in Dragon Age 2. But that's for a different day. Monument has been placed at the last resting place of the SSV Normandy on Alcara, and the families of the missing crew members, all missing crew members, have been notified of their ultimate sacrifice. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. That is one of the interpretations you can have, Sovereign. Security over liberty, or liberty over security. But I see it more as a cautionary tale about polarization. Because neither side would give an inch, and because of the intense, or because they kept digging into their positions, it kept getting worse and worse, to the point that both sides' accusations against the others were completely true. All the mages in the tower eventually became blood mages because they had to defend against the Templars, who were essentially power-crazed, for lack of a better term, Knight Templars. So, you had 2 inflexible dogmas fighting for control, and Hawks in the middle, like, what do you want me to do? Pick
Commander,
a side,
you
but
received a new
you
message
both
at your
suck.
private terminal.
So yeah, it was. Yeah. All right. Your choice is literally to die. It's incredibly disingenuous. Yeah. There's another internet reviewer who does a lot of BioWare stuff by the name of SF Debris. He pick a side, but y'all are both in the wrong. Yeah. He went through that extensively and actually came up, like, he did a bunch of rants about how Hawk had no agency after Act 1 of Dragon Age 2. And, how much he hated that game, specifically because neither side was listening to reason, and his Hawk was a rogue, a criminal. And yet, the way the game portrays the main NPCs that aren't your companions, the thief was the most civic-minded person in all of Kirkwall. You know your story's messed up when it's the criminal going, hey, wait. That's against the law.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Criminal does not mean monster, despite... Yeah. It also, in my opinion, largely determines upon what crime you're committing. Crime against property
Probe away.
is much lower on the scale, in my opinion, than, say, murder. So, a thief, yeah, I wouldn't trust them with my stuff,
Launching probe.
but I wouldn't necessarily consider them pure evil.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
And actually, you milking that rock, kinda. Actually, in my hometown of Kansas City, at least on the Missouri side, during the early 20th century, the city was controlled by the Pendergast crime family. And yeah, it was organized crime. However, the dangerous parts of the city that are there today, back then you could walk unarmed at night, as long as you weren't looking at anything, and be safe, because the crime families kept the streets safe. The reason being is violent crime is bad for business.
Probe launched.
So, a lot of organized, or at least classical organized crime, while bad, they are very civic-minded because being civic-minded is good for business. So, it's an incredibly selfish way of being civic-minded, but, I mean, it worked.
Probe launched.
And I'm not advocating we go back to a crime family rule, because power given is power not easily taken back. The organized crime of today is so much worse than it was back in the early 20th century.
Probe launched.
But yeah, just
Probe launched.
a little interesting tidbit of history from Kansas City. Alright.
Anomaly detected.
Yep, this is the anomaly. Alright.
Probe away.
Status of system operator is not known. General
Probe
distress.
launched.
Beacon auto process.
I have found something.
All right. Okay, so we have 6 squad mates. So, what we're going to do is we're going to implement my new strategy. It's going to be a little clunky at first because it's going to actually take more polls to do because we only have 6. But once we start getting more and more squad mates, it's going to be more efficient this way. So first off, you're going to decide what, because we have 2 of each kind of squad mate now. We have 2 biotics, Miranda and Jacob. We have 2 combats, Garrus and Zaid, and 2 techs, Morden and Kasumi. So, the first 2 polls you're going to pick, it's going to go, what class do you want? Then after that, you pick which of the 2 you... It's like if you pick Biotic, do you want Miranda or Jacob? Then the next set of polls is, what remaining classes do you want? And then you pick from there. So, hopefully, this will work out. Alright, so 1 minute. Also, we're only going to choose until we recruit somebody else. The squad mates you choose, the first squad mates you choose are going to be the squad mates for the entire stream. Or that quote-unquote episode of the stream. As we get, if we get a new recruit in a mission, we'll have a new poll so we can, because we'll have a new squad mate. But other than that, it's going to be the I'm trying to streamline things as much as possible. But the reason why I'm picking these 3 class types is there's 4 of each eventually. Alright, so combat. So, new poll. Squad 1.2. Garrus or Zaid. Now, so the first squad mate is going to be a combat. Garrus or Zaid. Zaid is loyal, but Garrus is Garrus. For the second squad mate, it can't be a combat unit. Or combat squaddy. So it had to be either biotic or tech. Although I'm pretty sure I can predict who's going to be our combat squaddy. Oh, closer than I thought. Excuse me. Tied. I was not expecting that. Alright, so we let the coin decide. Heads, Garrus, tails, Zaid. Oh, that's heads. So Garrus. Last second for the tie. Thank you, Floofy. Now, Squatty 2.1. Biotic or tech? Last second chaos. Floof is a master at the last second chaos. If you got a carefully laid out plan, you can always count on Floof to come in at the last second and go, I got a thing! But that's why we love him. I'm gonna go grab my coin. Approve of Floofy. Yes. Everyone needs a floof in their life. Tech. Alright. So, Squad 2.2. Do we want Morden or Kasumi? Both are very good. Morden's capabilities, he has Incinerate, Cryoblast, and his loyalty power, which we won't get for a while, Neural Shock. But like Kasumi, he is stuck with SMGs and heavy pistols. Here I am to ruin your day, for the mighty Floof is on the way. Oh, that should be your theme song, Floof. You just have ethereal theme music that constantly plays. You want to see the Doc in combat, but you also like our Master Thief misses? Yeah, Kasumi's great. But Morden brings the elemental damage, whereas Kasumi is more sneaky. Alright, so Morden it is. Thank you for the subs, Floof. I really appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna save up to max out tech armor. And then we're gonna start loading up on Reeve. And Overload. I'm not too worried about Throw and Warp. Or Cryoblast. Morden! Let's see here. Cryoblast is as important as it is in Mass Effect 3, so we'll probably not even worry about this one and save up for Neural Shock once we get him loyal. And we want Incineration Blast. Okay, and we're good for weapon loadout. All right. Let's see here. We're gonna assign that to that. Concussion. We are at 97% on the Scarface challenge. You guys might knock this out by
Enemies in
Tuesday.
front.
Oh shit!
And stay down.
One down.
Felt that one.
Sit down. Oh, they went on fire. Alright. Go. Passing. Monies. Go. He has fire, yes. Morden has fire. Infiltrator Shepard also has fire. Guess what power I abuse as Infiltrator Shepard. Eclipse targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus's involvement in Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without a cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Proved difficult to capture, insulate himself on the ship bound for the Attic Traverse. We lost a little bit of... Okay. Interrogation failed. Did not live. Okay, so he's dead. Oh no, the Cerberus agent is dead. So anyway, how are you guys doing in chat?
Come on, Eclipse!
Okay, Infiltrator best, Infiltrator Shepard best Shepard. I love Infiltrator Shepard. Yeah, she's basically a hunter.
This should slow him down.
I'll tear you apart.
You got it.
Barrier's failing! One down.
Enemies on our right.
Burn!
Watch the fire!
Okay. Now we grab platinum. Bypass the door. Fire, yes! Insert Nigel laughter. Oh, he's... Scry, you and I are gonna get along great. Yeah. He's dead, Jim. Burn the body.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Alright, so. Choice time. Now, because of a choice you guys made at the beginning, aka we're anti-Cerberus, I'm going to deny you the middle choice. But I will let you decide if we'll upload it to the Alliance, or if we keep it for ourselves as blackmail. Wildfire Druid fire is wonderful. So, data. Upload to Alliance. Keep for ourselves. If we upload it to the Alliance, it will look more favorably or the Alliance will look a little bit more favorably on us later on in the game and in Mass Effect 3. Keep it to ourselves. We have potential blackmail possibilities. Overall, it won't affect the storyline too much either way. It's more or less flavor. Mine. Floof, don't eat the data. Keep it for ourselves. Alright. Votes to give Floof the data. Oh no. Cerberus operative Tyrone Rawlings was found dead. Encrypted data transmitted to the Normandy for decryption and storage. We have one more planet in the cluster to go. And then we should actually have time to do the Warlord. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the docket.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That's great. Operative data filed. My data. I have logged and begun decryption of the data you recover from the Eclipse base in Lork. Preliminary searches show that the information pertains to illicit operations in which Cerberus was involved in the past 5 years. Should this information be released, it could severely hinder Cerberus' ability to operate openly in the galaxy. It'll take me a year or more to completely decrypt this information. Well, that's fine. I'm sure nothing won't happen before a year's up, you know. That'll render that whole thing pointless. Advanced mineral scanner. Let's go ahead and see if Morton has
Shepard,
anything
how can I help?
to say.
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
I had a feeling you were holding something back.
Apologies, classified information, but you've earned the full story. Need to know me, what I can do, what I did. Wasn't lying completely. Initially just did recon, but uncovered data. Troubling. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation
I love
to
how he
genophage.
sounds so
No
insulted
other
by
possibility.
that. It's like, please, Shepard, I'm not a noob. I've already accounted for this. Now, normally, in my playthroughs, I go it this way, because, in my opinion, the genophage is horrible and evil. And because of how well we like Rex, I can't say this. So we're just going to go neutral.
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy, Krogan included.
Holy crap, Khaled. I hope you're safe. Just keep your head down, and I wish you the best. Holy crap.
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal, not a murderer, genocide, unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive, still have outliers, worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy, allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
Well, I'm glad you're okay, Khaled. That would terrify me. So I'm glad you're doing good. You're okay. Hopefully you and your family are able to stay okay.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
Okay, so, because of some recent events with Shepard, aka what happened on Zora with Zaid, and because of the promise that Shepard made to Rex on Vermeer to cure the genophage as soon as she has a chance, I would say that Piper doesn't like the genophage. I'm not necessarily sure she would think that what Morden did was wrong outright like Carolina would. But she definitely wouldn't think it'd be the right thing, so I think she'd be like, thanks for the honesty. But I think she's going to start leaning toward the idea that the genophage is wrong. Largely because of her connections to Rex and her self-loathing over letting Zaid get away with what he did. So we're going to go with this one for now.
You told many people about this, Morden. I appreciate you letting me know.
Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Also, now that we've had some time with Morden, is he a cub? Or is he like is he a candidacy for being a part of Shepard's cubs? Or do we need to wait a little bit more for the loyalty mission? Let's see. Yeah, we need to talk to Joker. Because so far on the list of cubs,
how are you gonna spend your next furlough?
We've got.
You really think we'll have another shore leave?
Don't think a cub quite yet.
Shepard's forming the best team this
Fair enough.
galaxy has
Fair
ever
enough.
seen. We're gonna kick some ass.
I'm sure you're right, man.
Because so far, who I have as cubs are Joker, the Doctor, or our Doctor, Chakwas,
Commander.
Garrus, and the 2 engineers.
I assume everything's going well up here?
It was until the thing started questioning my every move. It won't let anything slide.
And
We're
Kasumi.
deliberately falsifying maintenance reports, Mr. Moreau.
Not falsifying, tweaking. I always round up on task times. It makes us look good when we come in under.
You know what? Piper runs a informal ship.
Harmless self-promotion. Edie can ease off on that.
Very well, Shepard.
Yeah, go pout. I win.
Joker.
Right. No hard feelings. Good game.
That's it for now.
Also,
See ya,
Joker is a
Commander.
Cub Star creator. Jacob Taylor isn't a Cub, but he could be one eventually. Miranda is on the I still don't trust you quite yet stage. But I would think that Kasumi is proven to be a Cub. Final decision is chat, so you guys decide if Kasumi is a Cub or not. But I'm leaning towards the fact that, or leaning towards the interpretation that she is. And of course, Garrus is automatically a Cub. Anyone from the original Normandy, I'm automatically putting on as they are a Cub.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
And as for Zaid, he is a mercenary, so I would not consider him a Cub. Can now afford the med bay expansion thing. Alright, moderate. Alright, we're gonna head back to Omega, because the Omega cluster is now complete.
Fuel reserves at 50%.
Zaid is simply on hire. You can ask Merc to fight for you, fine, but never expect him to die for you. That's kind of how I'm thinking. He is yet to prove himself. But I would like to think that even though Kasumi is a thief, she's just adorkable. So I would like to nominate her for Cubhood. All right. So yeah, we're gonna do recruit the warlord here. But first, we're gonna
Probe away.
some thingies.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Zaid is more astray than Cub currently. Kasumi you like. She's a Cub. Yeah, Kasumi's great.
Launching probe.
She's a thief, but her targets are usually people that
Launching probe.
are morally dubious at best. And she actually does care about things. And that is a fair interpretation, Sovereign. Never played or wrote Shepard as anything other than an officer and a gentlewoman. Not a mama bear, she's just likely to tell you to go down this hallway and die if she's to do it for you. That is a perfectly valid way to characterize your Shepard. I typically play my Shepards as either a Papa Wolf or a Mama Bear. And in the Mass Effect 1 series for Piper, I specifically asked chat, how does Shepard treat her crew? And they said Mama Bear, so that's the interpretation we're going with for Piper. Chat wanted a Mama Bear, so we got a Mama Bear. But if they said officer and a gentlewoman, then we would play it that way. This is your all playthrough. Okay, I think that's all the planets. So now we're going to recruit the Krogan warlord. Forgot his name. Hold on. I like to play as the Chaos Incarnation. Floof, you are Chaos. Okay, so journal dossier, the warlord, Dr. O'Keer, millennia of combat and strategic experience, rumored familiarity with collector technology. So yeah, we're gonna go after Dr. O'Keer. Extract him from the Blue Suns and try and make him a deal to work with us. But Floof, you're already a Chaos Incarnate. That is right, Scry. Floof is Chaos Incarnate. On the D&D alignment chart, he would be chaotic chaos. Or chaotic. Okay, so we're gonna go with Garrus and Morden, because that's what you guys chose. I want to wait till I can max out concussive shot. Floof.
Dossier doesn't say if O'Keer is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed.
Loudspeaker.
Oh, that's not fighting.
Their voice.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
Infiltrate the compound. That means kill everyone, right? More blood!
Position. Equipped for combat.
Attacking target.
He dead. Oh, there's one alive. Interesting.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
Doesn't look that bad, actually.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't Berserkers. Not at range. You're Mercs or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
You're not in the best bargaining position. I'm looking for a Krogan named O'Keer.
Who? You already know more than I do. I just kill Krogan. The old one in the lab dumps crazy ones down here all the time. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
You heard the man on the radio. He needs direction.
I don't have the info they want. You showed up before I could get my normal sightings.
You have other problems.
Patrol, pack sighting east of Station 2. Yeah.
Copy, east of 2.
Bitch. They'll run blind into Krogan.
Don't care.
Have you seen O'Keer? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What is Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
Is Jador's lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
Good.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
Adding insult to injury.
Absurd.
Literally. Necessary.
Maybe not. Felt good, though. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
Adding insult to injury, literally. Was that necessary? No. But it felt good.
Hostile. Stay sharp.
Ready for takedown. Making
Burn.
contact.
There we go.
Incinerate is one of my favorite powers. That's why I love Infiltrator so much. It's a ballistic missile. The Air Force interrupted. Okay.
Should burn nicely.
Well, I'm glad that the missile was intercepted. Glad. So you basically had a literal Ace Combat mission play out over your airspace.
Different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
Night cycles. 7 days.
He must know something about all this if he survived this long.
Survive. Yes, I must survive, but not here. Not against these fleshy shapes. I must survive the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before leaving Glass Mother. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
There was a scratching sound in my head, and it became the voice. It taught things I would need. Walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was
the 4
not
basic
perfect,
things you need.
and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
Interesting. Raised, then rejected. Control group? Failed test?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice, not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A breeding program. Trying to escape genophage effects?
Escape. Escape was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
If Mercenary was correct, Krogan prone to mental instability.
I don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okeer expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Uncertain. Likely irrelevant. Appears Okeer has had no success.
Can you show me the laboratory? I need to speak with Okeer.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
We are fleshy things.
Glad he's friendly.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
Can you show us the way? Help us fight to the lab.
No.
A Krogan refusing to fight?
I will fight if they come, but I feel it deep that I must wait. I kill, but only here. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called. Released.
Jesus. Thank you, Stray Cub Krogan.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Stay sharp.
You're loose! Run for your damn life! They're all free!
Ow!
We'll need more than that.
Krogan closing in. Just the thing to help.
I'm on it!
Fire, good.
Enemies inbound.
Time to die.
Get ready for close combat!
Ow! Pat in this chat for Stray Code. Just the thing to help. Incinerates enemy. You're technically correct.
On all sides. Where are the heavies?
More firepower! The best kind of correct. Yes, technically correct.
Krogan on our 6. Copy, goddammit! Where's Jador and her personal guard?
What's this?
Sniper rifle damage. Garrus can use that. So. Okay. Good.
Enemies inbound.
Take the field.
Attacking target!
Killed that one.
Alright. Warden, what the hell are you doing? You're an engineer, you're not supposed to be leading the charge.
Concentrate on the Krogan charge or we're all dead. Who was a genius who gave them arms?
Watch your shields.
Ow.
Protocol 5, friendly casualties.
I was just gonna come punch you. But Garrett's like, no. I want the kill. Must protect Shepard. Alright. Speaking of Garrus, what weapon is he using? Garrus, I want you to use your sniper rifle. Hello, Starscream. Welcome to the stream, and thank you for the contribution. Yep, we're at 97%. Yeah, it's happening. I mean, even if all of you decided not to contribute anymore, I would round up. But if you want the full no allied support challenge, you need to get to the full 100. Although at this rate, you will reach them, no problem.
Modified ammo protocol 7.
This should slow him down. Understood.
Should burn through any armor.
Thank you, Phoenix. We are at 98%.
Berserkers are going down, but the outsider commandos are still incoming. Repeat, still incoming.
Should burn through any armor.
He wants me to suffer by playing Ace Combat 6. Okay.
I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Every floor, every outpost, move!
There's only one point in that playthrough that's going to give me challenges, and that's Chandelier. And even then, I can work around it. It's just going to be annoying. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of you guys have contributed this stream.
What do you mean Chador's holding the mechs? She'll lose all her toys if we don't get back up.
But if you haven't, feel free to contribute. But yeah, it'll probably have to be Monday stream that it happens. And when it happens,
Concentrate fire on my position.
we will do the Ace 6 Scarface challenge once the Ace 7 Phoenix playthrough is complete. Yeah, the Phoenix playthrough, which this week will be Torres. The Torres saga.
Shot!
Headshot!
I love this pistol. Boom, headshot. Boom, headshot.
Could burn through any armor. Engaging target.
Down. Protocol
Affirmative.
Protocol 4. Cover and correct.
Give me your shield.
Never saw me coming.
Thank you, Garrus. Alright, Coletta's contributed. It's dead, Jim.
Deploying incineration tech.
Alright, body's burned. Nicholas contributed. We are at 99%.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
That's great. Less than 2K, yep.
This should come in handy.
Krogan Vitality. Well, we're gonna get a Krogan teammate here in Okir. So having Krogan Vitality would be good.
The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Not the smartest way to greet the heavily armed group that just kicked in your door.
I'm sure whoever sent you doesn't want me dead. No one looks for me without a motive. Certainly not the
Someone yell at
deceased
Slide and
Shepard.
come in and finish it.
Surprised. All Krogan should know you. Or have you forgotten your actions on Vermeer?
I make no apologies. It was the most efficient solution.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army. But she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the
ping him,
knowledge to create
Starscream.
one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say...
What's wrong with
carry
Shepard's
the
teats?
genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps. But I will restore the Krogan. And my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or horde would. My legacy is perfection. With each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
So, Okeer is basically another dark mirror of what a ruthless Shepard could become. And Piper, I don't think, likes what she sees. Because even though she was ruthless, she always believed that the ends justified the means, and her goal was always a good goal. But now she's seeing what can happen if you go down that path to its logical conclusion. So...
If your pet soldier is as strong as you think, maybe I can use him.
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention! I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks!
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
Sorry, Doctor. It appears your position is just weakened.
I understand, but you'll have nothing if she poisons us all. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
That didn't sound ominous at all. +8 Renegade. What is a Renegade looking like? Ooh, wow. That's a pretty healthy Renegade there. Especially for this early in the game.
This is my world. I'll poison them all.
Charming.
Shador is dead. Now I just gotta take care of the others. Okay. It's okay, I got the perfect weapon for that. Okay.
Flammable or inflammable. Forget it. Doesn't matter.
Alarms in the lab.
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems
Talk,
are
please stop eating bullets.
and I have gained limited access.
Alright, Starscream, but I'm not sure it'll make it this before the stream ends.
I recommend haste.
Let's get our armor back on, because who knows what else is gonna pop up. Might have to fight Okir himself. Don't even much of a fight if his vitals are fading.
Event in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
If I knew why the collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
You!
You gave me time, Shepard.
Oh no, he's...
If I knew why the collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype.
So yeah, he's dead. Warden, you know what to do.
This one soldier.
Why would someone so fanatical sacrifice himself for one Krogan?
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okir wanted. Am almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Yep, we get the prototype instead.
Afraid he'll make your genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan, genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well, have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Deus Ex, if I recall, Deus is God. Or deity. The phrase is Deus Ex Machina, which is literally man-made God. If I remember my Latin. Nicola, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, we leveled up. Cloning facility destroyed. Okir dead, but his quote-unquote son was recovered. Loss of Okir could be a problem. We'll allow Shepard to decide whether to activate the Krogan. We got Krogan vitality, sniper rifle damage. Alright. So before we leave, we're going to deal with the Krogan issue. God has a machine. Yeah, that sounds right.
Bringing the Krogan for study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
Taylor's like, my commander's a mad woman. Alright. So we need to decide whether or not we activate the Krogan in the hold, which we are just because it will piss Miranda off. Therefore, we have to do it. Am I wrong? Okay, we'll go and get the medbay upgrade. But we're going to have a vote as to whether or not we want to cure our scars or not. Steer. Vitality. We're gonna need more platinum. A shit ton. Alright.
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. He's a full-grown super soldier ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him. His personality is completely unknown. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
Yes, Commander. No messages for you, Commander.
Team status. Well, we can't get Dr. Akir, but maybe his prototype will be interesting. He's down in the cargo hold. Which is on the engineering deck.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind, aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Alright. Pop the tank open. Unseal the hushed casket.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
I won't be second-guessed on my own ship by my own ship. Do it.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
This always gave me a Halo-esque vibe. Popping the tank on the Master Chief for the first time. What's up?
Human.
Ugh.
Female. Before you die, I need a name.
Oh, you'll get more
I'm
than
Commander
that.
Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okir couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
Why do you want me to try to kill you?
Want? I do what I'm meant to. Fight and reveal the strongest. Nothing in the tank ever asked what I want. I feel nothing for Okir's clan or his enemies. That imprint failed. He has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I took you and I released you. Follow my command and you'll have purpose.
Nothing in the tank imprints indicated humans could be so forceful. You command as though you've earned it.
My enemies threaten galaxies. Everyone on my ship has earned their place.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Huh? Offer one hand, but arm the other. Why, Shepard? If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
And that was Grunt. For those of you who have played Ace Combat, Grunt is voiced by the ever-talented Steve Bloom. So that's Captain Bartlett. Enjoy. But yeah. He's ours. I'm petitioning Grunt to be a cub simply because we literally popped the tank on him, so essentially we gave birth. By most interpretations, we are actually his adopted mother. Grunt is a cub, petition my ass. I see no alternative. Alright, Grunt is an automatic cub. Noted. And we finally have 4 points, so we're gonna go ahead and put that there. Salt armor does more damage when the armor is destroyed. And will give us an additional shield boost after detonation. Power armor. We get more DR, and the armor can power more energy into biotic amps and weapons, increasing the damage of all powers, but it will not do any extra damage when it detonates. So this one will probably last longer. Let's see here. Strength 100% maximum shields versus 75% maximum shields. But it does more damage. We're gonna go with power armor just because it's more versatile.
Shepard.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Well, it's simple that way.
Did O'Keefe give you any imprints about the collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. O'Keefe spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Right.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Okay. Grunt has no ship upgrade. What he does have is giant-ass shotgun. Unfortunately, we can't afford it.
So I should keep this crap around? Don't let it pile up. I live down here.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Alright.
Shepard.
Before we sign off, there is one last thing you guys will need to decide. Our scars. We now have the technology to repair our scars if we want. Heal. So I'm going to let the choice be with you. If we heal the scars, our face goes back to no scars, and no matter what our moral outlook is, it'll be the same. So we could be the most renegade of renegades, and we'll look normal. If we leave them alone, our scars will be dependent upon what our renegade paragon bars are. The more renegade, the more scar tissue, the more paragon, the more it heals. Now, if you decide to heal them now, they're going to be healed forever. If you decide you want to leave them alone, we can heal them later in Mass Effect 3. So, keep that in mind. but there's really no... This is purely a cosmetic and aesthetic choice. So, either way, it's up to you. But here we go. Pull is launched. Personally, you're a vain bitch. Scars has personality. Protect Grunt at any cost. He's automatically a cub. He is literally Mama Bear's or Mama Shepard's kid. Alright, we are leaving the scars alone. So for this game, Shepard's scars will be determined by our morality. Now, because we do have some Paragon, the scars are not as bad as they could be. If we had no Paragon right now, we'd look a lot more like a burn victim. But as we get more Renegade, the scars will get worse. But if we have, if we end with full Renegade and half Paragon, I think this is about what it will look like right now, because we kind of have that ratio going on. And actually, I do like the look of the scars as they are right now.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
But we will make sure that we do not heal the scars via the technology for this game. I will, in Mass Effect, when we get to Mass Effect 3, I will ask again when it comes up, do we want to heal the scars? But by then, we might have a personality shift.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
God damn it, Garrus. Pay attention to me!
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright. Oh yeah, one last thing. For some reason, it's not letting me make a new pull. Fresh. The poll I was going to ask is, what do you guys want to do about the exploration and resource grinding? If you wanted it to be done on stream or off stream. Because that will determine a lot of what I end up doing. Okay, so, like I said, all main quests will be done on stream. All loyalty quests will be done on stream. All DLCs will be done on stream. All major side quests that kind of have an arc will be done on stream. The ones that won't be done on stream, if you decide to have stuff done off stream, will be the beam down to the planet, do a thing, and never go back. Those I'll do off stream, and going around and grinding and mining resources for upgrades, I will do off stream. So on stream we can have
Commander,
more
you've
blood
received
and
a new
chaos.
message at your private terminal.
That's great. Do it off stream. Okay. So I will do all the normal run-of-the-mill stuff off stream and have the important stuff on. Okay, so that will end the stream today. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get the Scarface challenge done today because someone was sleeping. But yeah, next stream we'll get it. Tomorrow I'm off. Monday, I'm not sure when I'll be able to stream Monday because the roofers should be showing up. It might be an evening stream. I will keep you guys in the loop. But Monday's stream will be Greedfall. Then Tuesday will be more Ghost of Tsushima. We do more side quests and more offering Mongol blood for the blood commies. As we further liberate the island. Then Wednesday, Raz and Floof head to Lynchwood to take out the sheriff in Borderlands 2. Thursday, Phoenix takes on Torres. Friday is the showcase for the European aircraft and the Strike Wyvern. And then Saturday, we I plan on recruiting the last squad mate on the list, the convict. Also, any side quests I pick up along the way as I do some off-screen mining. So we'll do those and then the convict, because I think after we pick up the convict, we get locked into a main story quest. So, thank you all for watching. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you all Monday.